Hey guys. So last night I was sitting here and I got up because I was gonna feed the cats. And speaking of cats, Sam, you're gonna come up? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come sit with me. Come on, Sam, come on, come on, up here, up here. What are you gonna do? Come on. We got a video to make. I can't be sitting here waiting for you to jump up all damn day. What? What? Come on, come on, Sam. Whatever. So I was getting ready to feed the cats, and I turn around and I saw what looked like a shadow on the ceiling. I'm like, where did that shadow come from? Because I mean, when I look up, there's no shadows up there. And, this it's none of this stuff is casting any kind of shadow. And it turned out it wasn't a shadow. It was a big nope. There's a big old nope on the ceiling. And when I say nope, it was a fucking big old fucking spider. It was like this fucking big, like from leg, leg to leg. Yeah, it was like this fucking big. And I looked up. I'm like, nope. At first I was gonna be like, I was like, okay, maybe there's something I can catch it in. But then I realized I didn't have anything, so I'm like, well, looks like you're gonna have to die. I was gonna use my cane, but I'm like, no. So I had the broom in here, and because it was right above my fucking head and computer, so I didn't want it, falling down here and then me trying to kill it. So I used the broom to kind of like sweep it down this way and like landed right over here. Say hi, Sam. Say hi. Really? Mwah. What? Mwah. But it fell down to the ground, and I just ugh, started having a field day. Um, Killed it. Don't hit my mic, please. Last thing I need is you doing that. So over there. What? 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 He doesn't get enough playtime, so he thinks my hand is playtime. It's fine. Back when Legolas was still alive, he used to do the same thing, except he was like one of those cats who like, gripped my arm and then like kicked my legs with his fucking back, his legs. Scratched, like I'd have scratches all the way up my arm from where he just with his legs. And I'd go to work or something. They're like, "What happened to your arm?" I'm like, "Battle scars." They're like, "What?" I'm like, I was playing with my cat. It's like, you let your cat do that? I'm like, they heal up, so I'm a remarkably fast healer. People would think I'm half Wolverine. The X-Men, not like an actual Wolverine, unless Wolverines have actual healing properties. Um, but yeah, fucking spider about that fucking big, and it's this fucking house. All matters of bugs and creatures can get in because this house is like you can't really can't see it over here, but like right here, you got the wall and the ceiling, and like they're not even touching. There's like this fucking gap, so you get fucking uh bugs that come in. I get mice from time to time in the winter, but there's nothing they can do about it. It's like they can't raise it anymore. It's an old house and shifts and but like like the other day, just I can't remember what it was. I killed it too quickly, but it just fucking was from up there and just fucking falls down here. I'm like, what the fuck? So, like, this whole house is just like I said, there's maybe an inch or so between the wall going up and the ceiling. There's maybe about that much. Am I bleeding from? What am I bleeding from? I mean, he obviously got me somewhere. I mean, because there's blood right there. Where is it? I'm not bleeding, though. Mysterious blood. Hmm. And there he is down there making love to my boot. Smells like a man. Hmm. Well, that's a tad queer. But, yeah, there's like that much between the wall and the ceiling, and it just allows, not to mention, like I've said, over there used to be a wall, but then she cut out this big fucking hole in it, so now things can go through the middle of the house and then come over here. You get stuff that can crawl up through the fucking vents. Um, but yeah, spider, that fucking big. I'm like, sorry, but you gotta die. I'm not gonna have you crawling around here while I'm trying to sleep. Not gonna happen. That's a big nope. I was actually gonna film from outside and like, well, guys, I don't have a house anymore. There was a spider in my house, so I decided to burn the place down. So don't worry, the animals are fine. No, I was gonna do that, but I'm like, nah, I'd rather not. Um, but yeah, that was a big bastard. See above me, back and forth. It's trying to get out. But yeah, before I came in, I was outside. I was feeding the babies, and every time I go outside to feed them, Miko claws up my fucking leg. Maybe that's where I got the blood from. She fucking claws up my leg. But she's so sweet. Like, I was going to Dollar General before, and I was outside, and I sat down, and she wanted to play with me. I had my foot out, and she was playing with the shoelaces, and uh, and then I got up, and then I started walking down the steps, and she like follows me, and she's sitting there staring at me through the door, and then I kind of like, what? And then she runs to the side where the little diamond part of the thing is, and I'm like, I'm gonna get you, and I reach in, I'm like, boop, and she like kind of like reaches her paw through, and I'm like, boop, and she like grabs my hand, and then I started walking off a little more, and then she runs down, and then I was just, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you. Boop. She's so sweet. She's like, I love my grandpa. I love her. She's so sweet. She's just like her daddy, just sweet, and sweet like her daddy, but not like her mama. As in, like, she actually lets me pick her up. She's not terrified of me. I mean, she's still scared because she's still so small. She's getting bigger, though. But I didn't realize how small they were until Lucifer started coming up here. He's a big boy. Not only is he physically big, but he's a big boy. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. He's a big boy. He turns around and you're like, wow, that is a big boy. So, but he's a good boy. He seems to be kind of protecting everyone while, they're out there. He's most of the time he's usually sitting at the very bottom of the steps. He's kind of like the watch cat. He's kind of protecting everything. Now that Venti's gone, Venti was like the watch cat, keeping an eye on things, making sure everyone's safe. But now it's Uncle Lucifer. So but Miko, she's so sweet. It's like every time I go out there, she's just like, Grandpa, I want to play. It's like I said, with the food, every time she finishes eating, she comes running towards me and sits right there at my feet, and she just sits there and waits. And then I just give her a little, on the head, or a little scritch down the back, and then she kind of like runs off and does her own thing. But she's so sweet. I just don't like her clawing up my fucking leg when I'm trying to, I'm sitting there trying to dump the food onto the plate, and she's like, I'm like, Miko, could you not claw up my leg? She says, sorry, Grandpa. Then she gets down, and then she'll do it again. And I'm like, Miko, what did I just say? I'm sorry, Grandpa. I'm not your grandpa. I'm not Grandpa. Uh, and then she'll attack her mom. And Meowsie's like, I don't want your bullshit. I came home, though, and Meowsie was over in the fucking field over there fucking taking a shit or something, and, like, Miko's over here. I'm like, Meowsie, what are you doing? Get back over there and watch your kid. Because the last thing we need is her going over there or something, and Miko like, oh, I'm just going to run off somewhere. Oh, let's just go exploring. So. But, moral of the story, there was a big fucking spider in my room. And I was having none of it. Nope. Like I said, the thing was like this fucking big. I mean, tarantulas, I've seen tarantulas and stuff like that, and they're fine. For some reason, they're full. As in, like, their legs, their bodies, they're thick. They're thick, they're hairy. And they're like little eight-legged, eight-eyed, big fanged dogs or something. But then you have the ones that like the tiny body, the tiny bodies and these large little skinny gangly legs, and they're just creepy looking. How they're are like almost same size as their body, and it's just nope. Get the fuck out. Recording from outside. Hey guys, so I had to burn the house down. There was a giant fucking spider in the house. I mean, I don't like little the jumping spiders. I don't mind. The peacock spiders and stuff like that. I don't mind them. They're cute. I love jumping spiders. They're so friendly and they're so funny. They're curious. They're people keep them as pets because they're so great. Same thing with tarantulas. Would I have a tarantula? No, but that's just me. But yeah, moral of the story, there was a big fucking spider in my room yesterday, and I was not having any of it. So that little bastard is dead in the garbage. Because John doesn't play that. The last thing I need is to wake up with a giant fucking spider sitting next to me while I'm trying to sleep. And people could say, oh, they don't do anything. Yeah, until you get bit by them and realize that you are, you've been injected with toxins or poisons or whatever, and suddenly your body is seizing up. But they're perfectly fine and harmless. I mean, I don't know what kind of, it was big and black. I mean, not like I said, not like a tarantula where it was like full bodied, like this big, thin legs. So I don't have time to look up what kind of fucking, I mean, I could probably look up what kind of species are in this area. Probably, maybe. I don't know. I tried to do that when I saw that snake the one time, and I couldn't find much of an answer. So, anyways, yeah, that's gonna do it for me. I've rambled on long enough. Anyways, yeah, you guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.